Welcome all. Today's class is about traces of a line. We can discuss what are the different traces of a line which is inclined to both plane and what is meant by traces of a line. Trace of a line means these are the points of intersection of a line with the respective reference planes. These are the points of intersection of a line or its extension with respective reference planes. A line itself or its extension, wherever touches HP, that point is called the horizontal trace. Horizontal trace. Similarly, a line itself or its extension, wherever touches VP, that point is called the trace of the line on VP or vertical trace or vertical trace. Here, a line itself or its extension, wherever touches HP, that point is called horizontal trace. Similarly, a line itself or its extension, wherever touches VP, that point is called vertical trace VT. Vertical trace VT. HT, it is a point on HP. Hence, it is called top view of a point in HP. Hence, its front view comes on the XY line. These are the different points to remember. A line inclined to both HP and VP. This is the pictorial representation of that line inclined to both HP and VP. Here, this line AB, represented by capital AB, this line is inclined to both HP and VP. Inclined to both HP and VP. This category of lines already we discussed in the previous classes. Then for front view, the visual rays must be perpendicular to VP, and for top view, that visual rays must be perpendicular to HP. And here is the front view A dash B dash. Here is the front view A dash B dash, and that is inclined alpha degree with XY line. That alpha is known as apparent inclination with HP. Apparent inclination with HP. Similarly, this is the top view AB. Top view AB. The top view, this is a top view AB, small letter AB, that inclined beta degree with XY line, or that inclination is known as apparent inclination with VP. Apparent inclination with VP. Then these are the projection lines, end projectors. These two are the end projectors. Then whenever that line or its extension touches the VP, that particular point will become vertical trace. Here, this line AB is not touching VP, but the extension of that line, penetrates VP at this particular point. Then, if that line is extended up to this vertical plane, this reference plane, then automatically at the same time, this top view also extending up to that XY line. That top view also extending up to this particular XY line. Then this point will be the top view of this vertical trace. This point is vertical trace, and this point is the top view of the vertical trace. And we can represent this point as VT, and this point as top view of VT, small letter V. This is the concept behind the vertical trace. Similarly, we can extend this particular line up to horizontal plane also, vertical trace lying on the front view or the extension of the front view. Then further extension of this particular line, this true length, then that front view also extended up to xy line. Whenever that extension of this true length touching HP, at the same time the front view will touch xy line. Similarly, this is the actual representation of that concept. This extension of this true length penetrates HP at this particular point, and that point is horizontal trace. Then whenever that extension penetrates HP, at the same time the extension of the front view touching this xy line, and that point is horizontal trace, and this particular point is front view of the horizontal trace. In front view we can see the horizontal trace as a point on HP. This is the actual concept of the horizontal trace and vertical trace. Horizontal trace is a point in HP. Actually, this horizontal trace is a point on HP, and VT is a point on VP. Here we can see that H dash VT and front view, lying in VP, lying in this particular plane, VP, vertical plane, so that point H dash vertical trace and front view must be collinear. That means lying on the same line. Similarly, HT V and top view. HT V and top view are lying in HP. HT V and top view are lying in HP, and also they are collinear. HT V and top view are collinear. These are the two important points to remember. H dash VT and front view are collinear. Similarly, HT V and top view are collinear. We can use trapezoidal method to find out the true length of the line. We have already discussed line rotation method, and we found out true length in that particular method. Here another method we can use is trapezoidal method to find out actual true length. Here in this particular problem we can see that A dash B dash is the front view and AB is the top view. These two views are given in this particular figure, and how we can find out the true length of this line capital AB, capital letters AB, represented by capital letters AB. We can use trapezoidal method. Here in this trapezoidal method we can rotate the trapezium, small letter A, capital A, B, capital B, small letter B. This trapezium 90 degree, and we can place that trapezium in top view. In such a way that this distance B, capital B, small letter B, we can represent that distance like this, which is perpendicular to small letter AB. We can find out this distance, this capital B, small letter B, from this front view. Actually, this distance is the distance of B dash, distance of B dash from XY line. This distance is exactly equal to this one, and that distance is here. We can represent distance in VP in HP. We can represent distance in VP. Distance in VP means this distance. We can represent that distance in HP. Then we can represent here that true length in HP. True length in HP like this. We can represent this distance. This distance, actually this distance is this distance of A dash from XY line. This distance is represented in HP. Then we can join that end points. Then this point will become capital A and this point will become capital B. This is the true length of the line. By using this method, we can find out true length by marking distance of end points, the distance of that end points in front view, and we can mark that front view, that distances in HP. Then we can easily find out the true length. Then we can see that actually the angle between, or the meeting point of this true length and this top view is HT. Actually, meeting point of this true length and this top view is HT. Then by extending this particular line, we can see that particular extension, that line will passing through HT like this. That extension line should passing through HT. Then actually the angle between true length and top view is represented by this angle, true inclination with HP, and we can easily find out that angle as this one. Actually, this is the true inclination with HP. True inclination with HP means that is the angle between true length and plan. True length and plan in trapezoidal method. Similarly, we can draw the distance of plan from XY line. This distance in VP. That means this particular distance. We can rotate this trapezium. Trapezium A dash, small letter A dash, small letter B dash, B, capital A. This trapezium in 90 degree. Then we can represent this distance here. This distance here. This distance is same as that of this one. And similarly, we can represent this distance here. Then connecting that two end points, we will get the true length like this. Here this one is capital B and this point is capital A. That is the true length. And we can see that the meeting point of true length and front view is actually vertical trace. By using that theorem, we can find out this VD by extending this true length and by extending this true length and front view, then that meeting point will become VT. And this angle and that angle will become true inclination with VP. True inclination with VP means this angle. This angle is exactly equal to this angle. Then that meeting point will become VT. That meeting point will become VT. This is the pictorial representation of the trapezoidal method and different traces. Then steps to locate horizontal trace. Here front view and top view are given. Front view and top view are given in this particular question. Then begin with front view, extend front view up to XY line. We can extend that front view up to XY line. We can extend that front view up to XY line. Then name it as H dash. Then we can represent that intersecting point as H dash. Then now extend top view. Now extend the top view up to XY line, and we can find out the intersecting point and name it as V. Name it as V. Then we can project this H dash in top view. That point will become HT. That point will become HT. Similarly, we can project this V, small letter V in. We can project this V in front view. We can find out vertical trace. This is the simplest method to locate different traces. These points are already, we discussed these points, and this is the simplest method to locate the traces. We have already discussed this part. We have already discussed this procedure in previous slide. And this is the trapezoidal method, and the circuit diagram for trapezoidal method. Here we have already found out vertical trace and horizontal trace like this. Then we can next step, we can represent this distance of this B dash from XY line. This distance in top view. We can represent this distance in top view. Similarly, we can represent this small distance, this small distance here. We can represent this distance here. Then connecting the end points will give the true length of the line. AB, true length of the line, capital AB, and the extension of that true length will meet at HT. That should meet at HT, horizontal trace. That means horizontal trace is a point which is actually that horizontal trace is a point. Point means that meeting point of this true length and top view. Horizontal trace is the meeting point of this true length and top view. And the angle between true length and top view is true inclination with HP theta. We have already discussed this thing in the previous slide. Similarly, we can represent this the distance in HP. Distance in HP means here this distance of the small letter B from XY line. We can represent that distance in front view. Similarly, we can represent the distance of this small letter A, top view of A from XY line. This distance here. Then we can join that end points. That will give the true length again. And actually, this vertical trace is the meeting point of true length and front view. By extending this particular true length, that must passing through VT. Here again, we can see that V, HT and top view must be collinear. Similarly, VT, H dash, front view must be collinear. Front view, H dash, VT always collinear. Then top view, VHT always collinear. This is the most important point. And this is the reference diagram. We can use this reference diagram for further classworks. This is the circuit diagram for trapezoidal method. And the angle between true length and front view is phi. We can find out true inclination with VP from this particular figure. This is true inclination with VP. Thank you all.